Yeah, yeah, good evening all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, yes,
So entering into the technicals of Python. So yesterday we have seen the introduction to Python and this. So today I'll be discussing about Python data types and variables. Okay, yeah. Python data types and variables. Every organization use case has got every organization use case has got a data and operations, right? Data represented using data represented using data types and variables. Operations represented using operations using functions. So every organization operations represented, sorry. So every organization use case has got data and operations, data by using data types and variables, operations represented using functions. For example, take the example of any organization like a bank. A bank has got data and operation. Data means like customer data, like customer name, account number, address, balance, branch, and operations like deposit operation, withdraw operation, transfer operations. So data represented using data types and variables, operations using functions. Later we discuss about the functions, but as of now, our discussion like data types and variables, right? Yes. Check with this. Observe. If we compare C or C++ or Java, C or C++ or Java, compared with Python. In Python, Python supports dynamic data types. As compared with other programming languages, Python supports dynamic data types. Hmm. So what do you mean by dynamic data types? If we compare with other programming languages, if you see in other programming languages, if we want to define some variables like x as 10, compulsory the data type defining like int, y equal to 4.5 means like float, something in z equal to sequence collection of characters like string. So without this data type defining, you cannot create the variables x, y, z. But in case of Python, directly you can say x as 10, no need to define the data types here. Y equal to 4.5, z equal to hello, right? Fine. Observe in this case, right? X has 10, Y has 4.5, Z has hello. What kind of variable X is? What kind of variable X is means based on this data type defining, you are saying it as integer. What kind of variable Y is means based on this data type defining, you are saying it as float. What kind of variable Z means based on this data type defining, you are saying it as string type. But in Python, what kind of variable X is? What kind of variable X is means what value you have assigned to it. If you have assigned an integer value, integer variable created dynamically. That's why we say dynamic data types. Type of X is what type? Integer. Type of X is integer. Now y equal to 4.5. What you have assigned to y? A float value. So that's why in Python there is a function given type. Type of y is what? Float. Type of Z, string. See, yes. So what value are assigned to X? Integer. That's why type of X is int. Y equal to 4.5. Type of Y is float. Z equal to hello. Type of Z is string type. So depending upon what value you are assigning, the variables are created dynamically during runtime. That's why we call it as dynamic data types. To make you understand much better about these data types and variables, just I'm going to discuss 4 cases now. So just understand what happens internally when you define some variables in Python. Okay, fine. Case one, case one. If I say x equal to 10, whenever I say x equal to 10, one object with value 10 is going to be created. It is going to have some address. It is going to have some address in the memory. This address is taken by x. What x is storing? Don't say x is storing 10. X stores this address. Here, three things you need to understand. Right? Whenever I say print x, whenever I'm saying print x, it goes to this address and prints whatever content present at that address. What is print x? Prints the content. Prints the content at that address. What is the content at that address? 10. If we want to print the address where exactly it is stored, means if you want to print the address, print id of x, right? Yes. Prints the address of x. One 103070, right? Type of x prints the data type of x. What is the data type of x? Integer. Printing the
Integer.
content,
Yeah.
printing the content, printing the address, and printing the type. Three things you need to understand here. Print x prints the content. It goes address where exactly it is stored in the memory. A type of x. What value you have assigned to it based on that. So yes, this is case one. So just case two. Go with case two. So from here onwards, I want the sessions to be more interactive. Everyone try to unmute and try to respond through voice. Try to give your responses through voice or through chat panel, right? Yes. X is 10. X is 10. Y is 20. Now everyone try to respond. How many objects will be created internally? How many
Two
objects?
objects.
Two
Yes.
objects.
Two objects, one with the 10, one with the 20. So here it is going to have its address. That address given to X. It is going to have some address. That address given to Y. This fine. Now try to respond. Print X, what is that value? Print X.
10.
10.
10. 10.
It goes to this address and prints whatever present at that address. That is 10. Everyone. Print id of X. id of X.
103070.
103070. Whether your answers are correct or wrong, everyone keep responding. I want the sessions to be more interactive. So type of
In-
X,
Integer.
Integer.
integer. Because you have assigned integer value, so the type will be integer type. Print Y. Print Y
20. 20.
20. Address of Y
104080.
80. Yes.
Yes.
So type of y.
Integer.
Integer.
So here observe two different variables x and y with two different values 10 and 20. Then two different objects 10, 20 with two different addresses. Two different variables, two different values, two different objects, two different addresses. Okay, that is case 2. Now observe this case 3. Hmm. X is 10, x and y. Now how many objects are created here? Everyone.
2.
Everyone, try to answer how many objects are created.
Two
2.
objects.
2 objects.
Observe carefully here, only one object is created.
Okay. Since
With
value is same, it will create one
uh,
object.
exactly. So only one object with value 10, it is going to have some address. That address given to x. Before creating object for y, it checks any object with value 10. If it is already available, the same address will be given to y. Means if x value is 10, y is 10, z is 10. Don't think three objects with 10, 10, 10 will be created. Only one object and its address will be given to x, y, and z.
Z.
For example, for example, if x value is 10, y is 20, z is 30. In such case, how many objects?
3.
3.
Three objects. That is case 2. If the values are different,
Sir, for every user or every other sessions, address will be
if you
changing for 10
yeah,
or it
if
is
you're
same.
changing.
Okay. Okay, fine.
So here x, y, and z, x, y, and z, they are sharing the same content 10. They are sharing the same address, right? X, Y, and Z, they are sharing the same content, they are sharing the same address.
Address.
So can I say in this way, print X, print Y, print Z equal to
10.
10. Similarly, the address, the ID
ID.
of X. So ID is a function in Python to print the address of a variable. ID of Y. It's just like print function, ID is also a function. So 103070. Even type of X, type of Y, and type of Z is what type?
Integer.
Integer type. Yes. If you got any queries, you can ask. I will provide multiple examples.
Sir, it's
Yeah.
like a pointer, sir, C language like.
There are no pointers, but just almost similar to that.
Okay.
But just blindly, if you want, print X means content of X. Case 4. X is 10. Here not X and Y. I'm not taking X and Y. I'm taking X and 10. Here for 10, one object will be created with some address, the address given to X. For 20, one more object with value 20. Up to here it is fine. But if I say print X, try to answer whether it will print 10 or 20 or both. What is your
It will print 20 if 20 is
20,
later.
it's the latest one.
Latest.
yes, exactly. For example, your salary last year 50,000. Your salary this year currently 80,000. Print the salary. What it prints? The latest salary.
80,000.
Latest
Latest.
salary. Here also x value was 10 previously. X value is 20 now. Print x means it always prints the latest value, that is 20. Print ID of x,
It's 104080.
80. Type will be integer type. Okay. So yeah. So but what happens to the previous object 10 means x can store only one address, x can store only one value. X can store only one value and X can store only one address. X can store only one value and X can store only one address.
One address.
So before creating this X, first it will remove this object from the memory and creates a new X with it. So before creating this X, first it has to remove it. Otherwise, X cannot store two addresses. Two object addresses it cannot store. Excuse me. Who removes this object, how it is removed, when it is removed, everything taken care by garbage collector. Later I'll discuss in brief how it is going to be deleted, when it is deleted, okay, everything by garbage collector. Okay, understood these four cases, everyone? Case 1, printing the content X, that is 10, printing the address, printing the type. Case 2, two different variables with 10 and 20. Two different objects with two different addresses. If the values are different, multiple objects, multiple addresses. Now, case 3, X is 10, Y is 10, Z is 10, only one object, only one address. Case 4, if X is 10, X is 20, always the latest value will be taken. So you may ask how it takes means in first line X is 10, in second line X is 20, print X means 20. Okay, fine. So these are the four cases, what happens internally when we define some variables in Python. So coming to this data types. Data types mainly are of two types. Data types mainly are of two types. Fundamental data types, yes. Fundamental data types. Secondly, collection data types. Fundamental data types. Secondly, collection data types. Object to holding a single value. What is that? Object to holding single value. Object holding single value, right? X value is 10. One object is created with value 10 with some address. Excuse me. Object to holding single value. Just give me a minute.
Not able to hear your voice.
Yeah, sorry, I'm suffering with cold. Yes. Object holding single value. Yes. Object fundamental data type, collection data type. Yes. Object holding group of values. The name itself saying a collection of values, set of values, or group of values. Object holding group of values or set of values, collection of values, right? So here example for this x equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5 values. Here object holding group of values. Check it here. Here also one object creates, but it is going to store multiple values. 10, 20, yes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 104080. That address is given to this x in the same manner. So here object to holding multiple values, object to holding group of values. Object holding group of values or set of values or collection of values we call as collection data types, fundamental data types. Now check this. What are the various fundamental data types and what are the various collection data types? Fundamental data types mainly are of 5 types. Fundamental data types mainly are of 5 types. First, like integer, float, boolean, string, complex. Even Python supports complex data type for working with complex numbers. So integer, age 25, float, something like height 6.3, 6.4 or something in this. Boolean means which returns either true or false. True or false, 0 or 1. 0 indicates false, 1 indicates true. String. City equal to Hyderabad, right? Sequence collection of See, string is sequence collection of characters represented in quotes. Yes. X plus IY. This is real, this is imaginary. This is real part, this is imaginary part. But in mathematics, you can have this general mathematics x plus iy. This is real, this is imaginary. In Python, instead of I, we use the symbol j here. Everything same. So later I discuss more on this. Now coming to these collections or collection data types. Mainly four types. Like the list, tuple, set, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. List represented using square bracket, tuple represented using normal braces, set represented using curly braces, dictionary by using key and value. See, it is very simple, like Python providing simple syntaxes, list by using square bracket, tuple by normal braces, set by curly braces, dictionary by key and value. For example, x equal to list of values 10, 20, 30, 40, right? List of values. Tuple of values means just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuple of values. Set of values. curly bracket. By seeing the braces only, you should identify what type of collections they are. But in the case of dictionary, key and value, W equal to, right, name, Ajay, age 25. So this is key, this is key, this is value, this is key, this is value. Collection of key value pairs, right? Collection of key value pairs. This is key, this is value, key value. City Hyderabad, city is the key, Hyderabad is the value, right? So in this way, we have got a lot of discussion on this collection, right? The indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested list, list modification. Similarly for tuple indexing, tuple slicing, tuple functions, tuple addresses, right? In this way, we'll spend a lot of time on these collections, list, tuple sets, and dictionaries. In the case of fundamental types, we have got discussion on string. Say, we have got discussion on string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, right? Generally, what is a string? A string is a sequence collection of characters. A string is a sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented. In Python, a string is represented. A string is represented. In Python, a string is represented using single quote. Using double quote. Using single quote, using double quote, and using triple quote. In Python, string represented using single, double, and triple quote. For example, this just now I said city equal to Hyderabad. Sequence collection of characters. Okay. Each character of a string, each character of a string is represented or accessed by a unique index. String supports two types of indexes. String supports two types of indexes. First one, positive index or forward index. Positive index or forward index. This index starts from generally this index starts from left side to right side, left to right. And this index starts with 0. Starts with 0, right? Yes. And negative index or backward index. Negative index or backward index. Index starts from right to left. Index starts with -1. Positive index or forward index starts from left to right. Negative index or backward index starts from right to left. Index starts with -1. Just to see this indexing, right? Just observe this example, right? X equal to Python, Python, right? Yes. Here one object will be created. Python, n. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a positive index. Forward index. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. This is negative index. Backward index is going to have some address. The address is given to this x. See, what is the value of x is your string. X of 2 value is what? Everyone try to respond. X of 2. What is the
T.
x of 2
Yeah,
value?
T.
T.
X of 2 is t. X of -2.
O.
Correct. So
Oh,
yes, either you can use positive or negative index. Generally, when to go for negative index means, see, when you got a very big string of more than 100 characters, if you want to print the last character, then x of -1 you can use. So either you can use positive index or negative index, right? Yes. Coming back. So single line comment in Python starts with hash symbol. Multi-line comments in Python, right? You can just give in this way and end with this. X equal to Python. Print x, prints Python, the string. Type of x means what is the type of x? What you have assigned to x? Type of x is what? String, str.
String. Yeah.
Print len of x. Len means number of characters.
It's
6,
a
right?
6.
Yes, I created a separate folder for this batch, Python 10 p.m. batch, right? str1.py, right? Length means 6. Just observe this run module. Python type, what that string type, length is a 6. Next, y equal to programming. Y equal to programming. Print x plus y. What is that? X plus y prints what? Python plus programming. This we call as concatenation. Concatenation means adding two strings. Adding two strings. First string followed by second string. Run module. First string followed by second string. Python programming concatenation adding two strings. So, but I want space between Python and programming adding three strings. X plus space plus y. Python space programming. Okay, that's fine. File, new file. Next is like string slicing. String slicing, right? Extracting particular portion of a string. Extracting particular portion of a string. From here, everyone try to respond, right? X equal to Python program. So X equal to Python program, right? Yes. I just want to print only Python, extract only Python from this. Extract or slice only Python from this, right? Yes. Try to say. I just want to extract or I just want to print only Python from this. So print, print X is the string. I doesn't want the entire thing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 to
0 to
0 to
5. 5.
0 to 6 I need to give here because here I'm
Yeah,
writing it.
one stuff. Yeah.
This we call it as lower bound. This we call it as upper bound. Always upper bound excluded. Always upper bound is excluded. For your understanding, I'm excluded. Means 6 excluded, up to 5 it will take. Python you will get. If you have given 5 here, 5 should have been excluded. Up to 4 only should have been considered, right? Yes. Yes.
In a negative indexing, is it possible?
Hmm. I'll come to
Extraction.
it.
Nah.
Run
Sir.
now. I'm coming to it. Python. I'll come back to this negative index. First, try to understand this. Now, everyone, try to unmute and respond for this. Extract PROG. PROG. Only these 4 characters I want to extract. Using positive index, first to say me x of. Even the
6,
13.
even the space takes an
6
index.
and 13.
614. 614.
No.
7 and 14.
7 is fine. Just I doesn't want to program. Only PROG I want.
Okay.
Okay. 7 is fine. Okay.
10, 11. 7 and 11.
Yes, 11 exactly.
8, 9.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space also takes 6. 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10 you want. 11. 11 excludes up to 10 it takes PROG, right? Yes, check it. Yes. Anytime if I go in the opposite way, if I'm going in the opposite way, print x of 11 to 7, right? Print x of 11 to 7 if I go in the opposite manner. 7 to 11 PROG. If I reverse 11 to 7, then
No, sir, it's the one to 11, right? Starting
empty,
from 11. And
empty string. Because always slicing in the forward direction. Because
yeah,
always slicing should be in the forward. Slicing should be in the forward direction. If you are going in the backward, see 7 to 11 means forward. 11 to 7 means backward. Backward means always it will print empty string. Empty string, it will printing empty string, right? Yes. Now you respond. Extract PROG using negative index now. Everyone, whether your answers are correct or wrong, keep responding. Just give a try, everyone. X of negative index, PROG only. Minus, using a negative index also, you should go in the forward direction. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Start with -7. -7 you want, -6 you want, -5 you want, -4 also you want. Means -3 you need to use. -3 excluded, up to -4 it will consider PROG. Right?
గీతాంష్ వెళ్ళి తాతయ్య దగ్గర కూర్చో ఈ ఒక్కరోజు.
Please be in mute. Yes, everyone. I'm getting sounds from you. So now extract the word program, right? Extract the word program. Extract the entire word program using positive index. You say me first, everyone. Only the program x of 7 to
7 to last one is it up till 3.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I give 13, m will be
Yeah, it's
excluded.
13. Yeah,
13, if I give m will be excluded, right?
right.
This m gets excluded. Can I give 14?
Yeah,
The 14
that's
index not available.
Okay.
But I can give because 14 excludes up to 13 only it will consider, right? Up to 13 only it will consider. 14 will be excluded. Just now I said upper bound excluded. Otherwise, shortcut to this, if you see x of 7 to, don't provide this upper bound. This and this both results the same output program. 7 to 14 program. If you want to print using negative index, the word program, right?
-7.
Hmm.
Sorry.
-7 to
2 minus 0
minus
0
2, minus 1.
Minus 1, this means this. M will be excluded. Minus 1.
So 0.
0.
0 means this P, positive
No,
index.
no, 0 is positive. Minus
Only
0.
possibilities, don't give anything.
Oh,
Minus 7 to
that's
up to
nice.
the end.
Mhm.
Minus 7 to up to the end of the everything it is take, right? Run module, right? Programs, right? Similarly, even if I ignore this lower bound like this, print x of print x is there, lower bound I'm expo and 6. What is the output you get? By default, it reads from the start of the string to 6. This and this both are same. By default, it reads from the start of the string to 6. Both results the same output, Python, Python. What if I ignore both, right? Lower bound I'm ignoring, upper bound also. By default, it reads from the start of the string to end of the string. Entire string Python program will be the output. Is it compulsory to use spaces here while slicing? Is it valid if I give in this way? Reads from
I
the
think
start to end.
without space is okay, I believe.
All these three statements results the same output.
Okay,
Python
all
program.
same only.
Python program. All these last 4 statements results the same output. Right?
So that print function has that specific syntax like braces you need to use.
Which one?
Like print function, we need to use that braces no? Near x.
Is square
That is
bracket?
compulsory.
Yes,
No,
square
no, the
bracket.
braces. The
This
other
one.
one.
Yes,
Yeah,
compulsory.
that is compulsory.
Yes, yes. In the
Okay.
previous version, it was not there, but in this Python 3 version onwards, it is compulsory.
Okay.
So print x of 0 to 14 with the increment of 2. Understand here what is I'm writing comment. 0 means the start value. 14 means a stop value, and this 2 means step value. 0 to 14 with the increment of 2 means what is the output? Always even in 0, this one, next to 2, next to 4, next to 6, 8, in this way, even indexed only it will read. Increment by 2, even indexed, every alternate character it reads. 0 to 14 with increment of 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14 excluded means those characters only it is going to read. Yes. It is similar to this, right? If I can say x of 0 to 14 means the entire string. 0 to 14 means entire string. Can I say like this? 0 to 14 means? Everyone. 0 to 14 means can I say like this? Start to end. Hello?
Yes, sir, it's okay. It's by default, it's start 0, right?
Yes. 0 to 14. The 14 means up to that end. So this and this both results the same output. 0 to 14 means this one I have given. The increment to 2 as it is. So why I have written this means if you want to reverse the string -1, this is for reversing the string, reverses the string. Yes, check it. Entire string in the reversed order. See, PYTHON, PROGRAR.
Minus
just
1, sir.
-1 means
By
right.
default, it's stated as 0 and
See,
14,
by
right?
default, see here, this and this both are same. Means
Yes,
go
sir.
from left to right. But
Yeah.
if I want to come from right, it's -1.
Okay.
So anyone, see, have you heard about the word palindrome? Anyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We know.
What is palindrome? Anyone?
Both that's
Yeah.
like a madam.
Literal,
Anyway, if you write reverse way, it will be giving the same statement. Example, madam.
literal also.
Noon.
If you reverse a string, if you get the same string, it is a palindrome, right?
Yes.
See how, see example of this, anyone?
Madam,
Literal, I said.
1 to 1.
No, string is saying, right? So, madam and literal is a palindrome.
Madam, yes. If you reverse also, you'll get same. Malayalam, If you reverse also, you'll get Malayalam only. Still anyone?
L-I-R-I-L, literal, sir. Literal, yes.
Liril.
Literal soap.
Liril.
Yeah.
Okay. EYE. DAD. LEVEL.
Yeah.
RACECAR. Race car. RADAR.
corridor.
And night. So in this way, if you reverse also, you should get the same thing. Example x equal to MADAM, right? Madam. Print x, check. It will print that as it is. But just now I said if you want to reverse it, this is that, right? X of colon -1, right? Y, store the result in Y. This reversing, right? Reversing a string. Just now I said both are printing both you are getting the same output, then it is a palindrome. So both you are getting what? It's a palindrome. Understood, right? So slicing a particular portion of a string. Just I'll take
Hello,
2 minutes.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Can you explain that last one, sir? That reversing the thing that I didn't understand.
This
Reverses the string.
this
The
one
last
you
one.
have understood.
The,
This one you have understood.
yeah. That is incremental. I mean, like step value we get. But the
Uh,
last one reversing the string. How it actually works?
if you give -1, right, you will get like
Yeah.
this. If I give -3, if I give -2 here, how will you get? First M you will get, R you will get, O you will get, P you will get, N you will get. If you give -2 in this way. If I
Okay.
understand.
Backward,
Again,
you are saying, right, sir? Backward.
here if I'm giving a -2, right? How it is going to print?
Okay.
First M it prints, next R it prints, next O it prints, P it prints, -2. -1 means in this way.
But actually, sir, we have defined the start value 0 means it will start from the left. Like that is the first value.
Where
Like
we have
5.
mentioned.
Like we
X.
didn't mention anything means it will start from the left side starting.
See here if you say increment by 2 means positive increment from the left side to right side. If you are giving -1 means right side, it will take.
Okay,
Negative
got it, sir.
index means what? Negative index means right to left.
Okay.
This positive index,
Okay,
all
sir.
these are positive left to right it takes, right?
Okay,
So we no need to write huge codings in Python. We have got many methods. Just I'll take 2 minutes. I'll show you some examples. String methods, right? Just I'll take 2 minutes. So no need to write huge codings. As I said, in string is providing many methods like if you want upper to print in uppercase, either a line or a word or a paragraph you want to print in uppercase, right? For example, a word is there. I want to print this in uppercase. X is the string dot upper, a line or a word or a paragraph. Save it with any name with the .py extension, run it. Now it will print everything in the uppercase, right? Similarly, we got methods. We don't need to write any codes for this like other programmings. Lower to print in lowercase. X equal to like Mumbai. If something in the uppercase, X dot lower, right? Yes. See, it prints Mumbai in lowercase. For example, try to respond for this. For example, X equal to India is there. I want only the first character I only in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. How can I write? Only the first character I only I want in upper, remaining all in the lower. How can I print?
X dot
X of
lower
I dot upper.
Hmm?
There
X
must
of
be
0 dot
proper
I. X of 0 dot upper.
X of 0 dot upper means only I in the upper. Remaining
Yes.
it has to print
Again,
that
concatenate
plus
X of 1 to end of that string as a lower.
X dot capitalize. Check it now. Only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases.
okay.
Capitalize method. So what is the method? Capitalize what? Yes.
Sir, I have posted something on chat. Is that correct syntax? Hyderabad under quotation dot upper instead of X dot upper.
That also works.
Okay, fine.
Run module. Check it. Everything. X capitalize means only the first character I in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. To capitalize, capitalizes the first character of a string. Only the first character. For example, I got a string like this. Good evening, Hyderabad is there. How many words are there here? How many words?
3 votes.
3 words. Every word first character. G I want in uppercase, E I want in uppercase, H I want. Every word first character I want in uppercase. If I take capitalize, only G will appear in uppercase. Now check it. There is a method called title. Now you can see this. Each and every word first character in the uppercase, right? Yes. What is that? Title. For capitalizing the first character of each word in a string. Where exactly, may ask, where exactly this title can be useful in our real use cases means, for example, some employee names are given like this. Rohit, Ajay, Miller. Just 1 minute I will take. Amar, James, John. In this way, some hundreds of names are there. Each and every employee name, first character I want in uppercase. EMPS dot title. Each and every employee name, first character in the uppercase. Rohit are in uppercase, Ajay, Miller, Blake, Amar, James, John. So no need to write any codes here. Just we have got many methods available.
Sir, I have one question on chat. Please check. If we have a string like 12 had rubber or HYD.
Only the alphabets it will convert to upper or lower, not the numericals, right? There won't be anything.
Okay, so H will be no changing because it's upper and YD will change. Right.
Only the alphabets will be changed.
Okay.
One last,
Okay.
we'll see one example last for today's session. For replacing a portion of a string. For replacing a portion of a string, I'm saying x equal to Java is easy, I'm saying. Print x dot replace, right? The word Java with Python. What is the output you get? Replace the word Java with Python.
Python is easy.
We have one more double quotes. Run module. So Python is it. Here Java is easy and Java is simple. Will it replace each and every occurrence of Java with Python or only the first occurred?
Each and every occurrence it will replace.
Yes, Python is easy and Python is simple, right? So in this way, we have got many methods, right? Upper, lower, capitalize, title, replace. Many other methods are there. We'll be discussing in the next class, like find method, count method, strip method, else strip, parse strip methods, starts with, ends with. In this way, many methods I'll be discussing in the next class. Tomorrow there is a class, right? I said at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m., right? Not 10 o'clock. But tomorrow the link will be changing. You are supposed to get enrolled for getting the link. And tomorrow you'll be added to the
Hello, sir.
WhatsApp. 1 second, let me complete. Tomorrow, you'll be added to the WhatsApp group. From tomorrow onwards, you'll be getting the videos daily video. You'll be getting to your Google Drives. Notes, you'll be getting what all the notes I'm typing, everything you'll be getting right to your mails. So you can check with the course content. Yes. Once again, you can check this course content, right? If this a big message is given in this Zoom chat, right? You can see at the start of the session, they have forwarded a big message. Their course contact, the previous, if you have missed the test day session, right? You can see that demo, that link is given, and their contact details of the online team, the payment details of the online team, right? And the payment details, their contact details for, and many of them they will enroll, but they'll forget to share the screenshot of your payment to that mail ID that is provided there. They have given a note there, right? You are supposed to send the screenshot of your payment to that mail ID that is forwarded, then only they'll forward you the link. Many of them they'll enroll, but they won't forward. Okay, check with that. What is the last day? So for getting the link for tomorrow's class, you need to pay the fees. Okay, Ketan.
Sir, how much fee I am joined today? I am not attend demo
Yes,
class.
yes. One second, right? Uh, just see that course content first. Just I'll take 2 minutes. What is the course content is going to be discussed. So Python basics, applications, features, advantages, operations, IDs, escape sequences, operators, different IDs of Python, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, modules in Python, packages in Python, errors and exception handling, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, database connectivity, one database installation also I'll be showing. Python date and time module, OS module. Please be in mute. Advanced concepts, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas module in brief, NumPy module, and Matplotlib. This 30 topics in brief. So for Python, this is which includes Python Core and Advanced. So 5,000 is the course fee. It's an offer batch. Apart from that, people who wants to go for Python full stack, right? Django framework in brief. That's a Python framework. That is, and apart from Django framework, one more framework, Flask framework will be discussed along with UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and MySQL will be discussed. So as I said previously, once again, can check with this Python Core and Advanced around 60 to 70 hours we'll be discussing. Around 2 months, 5,000 is the course fee. And apart from this Python Core and Advanced, people who wants Python full stack total Python package, right? UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Django framework, Flask framework, MySQL project. From these topics 2 to 6 also, like 70 hours I'll be spending. 2 months is the duration. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours, right? 2 months for Python, 2 months for this frameworks, totally 4 months. So course fee is 5K for this Python, 7K for this framework, 12K totally. But if you want the entire Python package with single payment, it is 10K. So only for Python Core and Advanced it is 5,000, 2 months. But along with that Python frameworks and UI technologies, all these things, It's totally like 10K if you're paying with if you're going separately, it is 5K and 7K. So first 1 week it will be at for the first 1 week the session starts at 10 p.m. Later after 1 week it will be starting at 9 p.m. right up to the end of the course. So the timing of this batch will be 9 p.m. Only for the first 1 week. From here onwards for the first 1 week it will be at 10 p.m. Later it will be from 9 to 10. So make it clear before you go with the payment about the timings. You'll be getting each and every session video, soft copy of this class notes, whatever I'm typing, assignments and tasks to work with, a WhatsApp group, resumes and interview questions, live interactive sessions, right? 300 plus code examples in Python core and advanced, 15 plus applications, right? Yes. Yeah. So tomorrow the link will be changed. You are supposed to get enrolled before tomorrow's class.
So is this helpful for data analytics also? Is this course of Python?
So anything from data engineering or data science or data analyst, right? Compulsory Python is the prerequisite.
Yeah, but there are NumPy pandas. Is this separate for you, or you can include this also?
See, Python, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, all part of this Python 4 in advance. So this Matplotlib, NumPy, Pandas, all these are part of this Python. In this
Hello, sir.
Python, yes.
Sir, actually, I'm a non-IT student. I have attended your demo lecture. Because of my non-IT background, so I didn't understand some keywords like functions or like objects, like simple words.
So
But I want to actually,
those things will be what is a function, how to define a function, what is defining a function. We still didn't discuss. There are some technical words, but later in our course we'll be discussing them in brief.
Sir,
Right?
sir, because other
So if
students are knows many things. I think that's I'm actually
so
new to programming.
in today's class, right? Just what we have seen, how to slice a string and indexing, those things we have seen, right? So any queries if you
Yeah.
have got, immediately you can ask and unmute and you can ask, or you can type in the chat. I'll give more examples on that. But with the statements, you won't see any complex words. Yesterday's class, if you have attended, right? I showed you, like if you take with
Yeah.
other programming, right? How complex words and how the
Yes.
Python simple statements will be,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So not complex.
Yes.
where we can practice this Python?
So Python, just as I said, it hardly takes 1 minute to install Python. So the videos you'll be getting right by tomorrow, right? So in the yesterday's class, I showed how to install Python step by step, right? It takes 1 minute for installing. If you're not,
Tomorrow is there, right, sir? Afternoon, there's Spice Park for the batch. Afternoon. Weekend
yes,
batch, sir.
yes, it's there.
Okay.
Sir, if I choose a core and advanced Python, can you teach the projects on core and advanced? Or only when we take the full stack, then we are allowed to.
So generally, I'll be discussing a project GUI based project, but generally, if you want to create a project in Python, frameworks means applications creations, MBT architecture, project creation, application creation, everything you'll be discussing in the frameworks. Project
Okay.
creations, application creation steps, everything will be in the framework, right? So Python framework, they have given flex. Django is at a rapid speed, you can develop projects or applications using Django framework, right?
Okay, compared to Java and .NET.
Compared to Java and other thing, with very less coding at a rapid speed, you can develop using this Django framework and also Flask frameworks.
But most of the companies prefer Java and .NET in enterprise applications. The Python is not used.
See Python use cases, right? With data scientist or data engineer or data analyst, no Java is preferred there.
Yes.
Python only preferred. And even if you go for applications creations also today, a lot of applications, even gaming applications, other applications also, web applications also, Python is preferred a lot. Means with very less coding, 100 lines of Java code, you will write in 15 lines in Python. 15 lines of Java code, I'll write in 4 lines in Python. That is very less coding. And that too, because of this Django framework, today we are developing many applications, web applications using Python. Means all of a sudden it has got boom. Previously there was no boom, I can say. But now all of a sudden it has got boom. Lot of applications are getting developed. Right?
Sir, can I request if Git exposure we can have here at least one session?
You
I
can
know
have
not the part of syllabus.
at the last we can see that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Any other queries, right? Anyone?
How
tomorrow-
about sir Python using in the Selenium, sir? The automation testing, sir.
So yes, there is separate batches for that Selenium using Python, right? Because it's not like it's not part of our course, but the prerequisite is Python for that.
Okay, for Selenium. So we can, so most of the companies Java using for Selenium, but Python also we
Use
can,
a lot.
yeah.
Okay. So, okay, fine. If I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'm signing off for now. Meet you tomorrow at 9 p.m. to 10 o'clock. Tomorrow the class starts at 9 p.m. Right?
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow 9 p.m. Again, Monday it will be at 10 p.m. Only for tomorrow, it's Saturday, right? Started little
6
early.
days class sir, per week.
No, not all the Saturdays. Only some Saturdays I'll be taking. Not all the Saturdays. Monday to Friday.
For any fees related query, when can I call to the contact number? I know the contact number, but in morning, like if you want, it's 10 a.m. or later.
Then they message me. Message or contact at 12:30 or 1.
Okay.
You enrolled for big data, right? Yes.
No. Actually, I just want to know the
Hadoop.
timing. When can I contact to person
Which timing?
for?
Which timing? Which timing?
Yes. Which time? Yes.
Which timing you're talking about? Which batch timing?
This one only, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Not big data.
Tomorrow the
It's your,
class will be
yeah. So I want to pay the
Python.
fee, and I just want to have, if I have some query related to fee payment, then I will contact.
Okay, fine. So yes. Okay. So thank you all for your time. Thank you. Good night. Meet you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Yes, any query? Okay. Fine.